Unpack the thrill with NHL trading cards starting October 2nd, only at Tim's.
That's a live shot of the skies clearing across the Toronto skyline, and it is a delight. Look at the shots.
It is a delight. It is beautiful.
We're heading into a Thanksgiving weekend. We're on 4 wide. Stephanie Henry, good morning to you. Good to see you.
Guys, what's up?
Welcome back to BT. All right, so one of the latest things on Netflix that everyone's talking about is the David Beckham docuseries. This is definitely in the queue for me because it looks like it's not completely flattering to him. And those are the best documentaries.
You're like, I'm in.
No, seriously.
Yeah, you want the real.
I sat through the Jordan doc for 10 episodes because that's the best we were going to get. He had control over it, but still, I had to watch it.
Yeah.
This is a little different. A scene out of this has gone quickly viral, and when I saw this, I said, if I pulled this on my wife during an interview, I'd be in some trouble. Now, I think I'm alone on this. We're going to let you see this. Come up with your own conclusions, and we'll have the discussion. Posh Spice, who's married to David Beckham, formerly of the Spice Girls, has said in the past a couple of times she's not as posh as you think, and her upbringing was working class. Is that a fair way to describe it? She starts to go down this road again here, and then David Beckham's antennas go way up. Watch this.
We're very working class.
Be honest.
I am being honest. I am being honest.
What car did your dad drive you to school in?
So my dad did.
No, one answer.
My dad.
What car was it?
All right, it's not a simple answer
What
because.
What did you get your dad to drive
It
you
depends.
to school in? No.
Okay,
What
in the
car?
80s,
What?
my dad had a Rolls Royce.
Thank you.
Now, some people would see that and say, that's top corner shelf, free kick, David Beckham. He scored. That's classic Beckham, on target. I think we'd probably have a discussion off that. Tammy, am I wrong?
I respect him so much more for calling it out. It sounds like that's not the first time that she's talked about being working class. And he's probably rolling his eyes because he grew up working class for real, and wanted to call her out then and there. I loved it. There were people online saying he's the last investigative journalist. And I was like, hey, David, you do you. You call it out. I loved it. Rolls Royce, working class. Stop it.
Steph?
100% agree. Rolls Royce is all I need to hear to know. Listen, I can't get my hands on a Rolls. I drive a lot of cars, okay? I have not gotten my hands on a Rolls Royce yet, and that is I don't think that's a car you have when you're working class, and so I think that it was great. I think that they probably have this discussion all the time, that call out probably happens all the time, and it just got caught on camera. And I love that he just stuck his head out and was like, be honest, and got the answer.
It seemed like a really honest moment there from David Beckham.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think so, but I actually think she reacted quite well to it. I didn't see a lot of attitude coming from her. Yeah, on camera. I think off camera too.
Probably.
Look, if they're deciding to go and do this kind of documentary, in the sea of documentaries that exist now, I think they're very smart. Obviously athlete, entrepreneurs, they want to give the truth. That's what we want to see. We want to see that moment. They know that, so they're giving it to us. So I don't think Posh is that deer in headlights with the whole thing. I think there's an understanding of what that was. He called her out. I mean, Rod calls me out all the time. And we had a show together. And trust, he called me out on camera. And I think I reacted sort of like she did. Like, you're in jest with each other. Now, you're right. When you're going to bed at night, you say, don't do that to me again. Maybe there are some off-air moments. Maybe there's some off-air moments, but I think she was fine with that, and he rightly so called her out. Yeah.
But there is an inherent insinuation there she hasn't seen a hard time. Like, that's another part of that where I'd be like,
well, then you get into comparative trauma. That's not fair.
That's a whole other discussion, but like, that's a blanket, like, a lot of people enjoyed that clip. Like, to me, that's a blanket. I don't know much about Posh Spice and how she grew up. That's a blanket paint with everything with one brush clip, where I think you can get into some issues if it's not that simple. With that said, I'm in the minority here. A lot of people love that moment. And I can't wait to see the stock. I'm
Yeah, same.
making time
I
for
feel
it.
like it's going to
can't-
make people watch it even
It will,
more.
sure.
Because maybe probably her parents, of course, did go the working class, right? And then by the time she was bored and being taken to school, she didn't maybe have to really experience it that much, but it's going to get a lot of people watching.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
She
just
is Posh Spice
Yeah.
for a reason. Everybody. Yeah.
Should I just
But
get the name?
if your partner's ever doing a documentary in your home, just be careful before you bend it like Beckham. Happy Thanksgiving to you and yours, everyone. What are you most thankful for this Thanksgiving?
That we're going to break.
That was good.
More busy after this.